Hey guys, Alex here, and recently there was a very amazing discovery. No, a new planet wasn't discovered or anything like that, but this was a holy grail discovery for car buffs like myself, people who love iconic movie cars. This is the holy grail of car discoveries. So recently there's this guy. His name is what is his name? Ralph Garcia Jr. He makes a living off of turning old 60s Mustangs into the Eleanor car, like a lookalike of the Eleanor used in the Gone in 60 Seconds remake, the one starring Nicolas Cage. So this guy, he's looking around, looking for Mustangs that he can convert into the Eleanor. And so one day, one of his buddies, his name is Hugo Sanchez, he finds this, the 68 Mustang body in a junkyard in Baja, Mexico, Baja, California. He looks at it and seems to be in pretty good shape. I think it's missing its drivetrain. It's painted in some weird white, like a really corroded white color. In the movie Mustang, this car is green, very iconic, like alpine green. But yeah, so this guy discovers this. He finds this, this piece of crap Mustang rotting in a junkyard, and he brings it to his friend. What is his name? Ralph Garcia Jr. And so they're looking at this car. They want to turn it into the Eleanor, but after examinations, they start to think, hey, this might be the car used in the Steve McQueen Bullitt movie made in 1968, where he drove a 68 Mustang Fastback. I think it's like a 392 GT. So, they're looking at this car. It's like, wow, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't touch this. Maybe we should leave it the way it is. Maybe we should restore it to look like Steve McQueen's Bullitt car. So, they actually contact this guy named Kevin Marti. He is a classic Ford expert. He has all of the written documentations of all these cars built in that time period. So, he flies off to Mexico, and he examines the car for himself, and he discovers, he confirms that this is the car used by Steve McQueen in the 68 Bullitt movie. And in that movie, they actually used two 68 Mustangs. One was more of a stunt car, and the other was, better kept. But the one that was better kept, that's been owned privately, and it's pretty much disappeared from the grid for a very long time. But the other car, which was damaged at the end of the movie, where it's chasing this Dodge Charger through the streets of and hills of San Francisco, that one gets so badly damaged that it ends up immediately in a junkyard. So it's that car that they think they discovered, because the other car is still privately owned. So they find this car. Everyone thinks that this car is gone, but it was so badly damaged at the end of the movie. But apparently it was still drivable. But let's say 50 years later, which is 2017, March 7, they find this white car. It's missing its drivetrain. It's all beat up, and they were going to convert it into the Eleanor, but they discover that this is they think, and it's apparently confirmed that this is the stunt car driven by Steve McQueen in Bullitt, because he drove both of those cars, and he also did most of his car stunts if he didn't do all of them. I love this movie. This, by the way, is it's a detective movie. I think the detective story it's solid, but most people like this movie because of the badass car chase between Steve McQueen's 68 Mustang and this versus this black Dodge Charger, where both cars get severely damaged, both in the movie and in real life. So yeah, for people who like iconic movie cars, this is the holy grail of car discoveries. I will drive out. I won't drive out. I will fly out to Mexico to see this car. I'll fly out to California to see this car. Because recently I drove down. It was like 4 hours to Miami just to see the original Interceptor used in the first Mad Max movie. Drove down there. I also have plans to see this. To see the Dodge Challenger. Sorry. Yeah, the Dodge Challenger used in the remake of Vanishing Point starring Viggo Mortensen. That one's in Tennessee. I do plan to fly up there and see that. But I really want to see this 68 Mustang used in Bullitt. I'm actually more of a Mopar fan myself, but this car, even though it's a Ford, I still love it. It's probably my top 5 favorite iconic movie cars of all time. Actually, probably like my top 4 or 3 favorite iconic movie cars of all time. It's pretty damn awesome. This discovery is very awesome because I've been waiting for such a discovery. Like when I found out, when I first watched this movie, I was just looking up online, seeing where I can see this, one of these cars, one of the 2 cars used in Bullitt. I had no hopes because the one car that people did know about was privately owned, and that guy's kept it on the down low for 50 years or so. Well, not 50 years because it's passed through like 3 different owners. And then the other car which they found, it's pretty much been written off as being undiscoverable, pretty much in a junkyard, destroyed long time ago. Steve McQueen actually tried to buy the privately owned car back in 1977, but the car owner, I think it was the 3rd car owner, he was really rich. He refused Steve McQueen's offer, and he said this car would never leave my family's care. So it's sad, Steve McQueen wanted to add this to his famous car collection, which is badass. But he passed away. He never got that car back. If he was still alive today, he would definitely buy this stunt car, which he also drove in Bullitt. Man, this is such a great discovery. I can't wait for them to put it on display in a more public situation. That's all I got to say. This is really just a vlog where I can just get my thoughts. What do you guys think about this? Are you guys a huge fan of iconic movie cars? What do you think of the Bullitt Mustang? What do you guys think about that? And did you ever think this day would come? Oh man. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this vlog now because I'm just rambling now. So I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. And I will see this car. I don't care what I have to do. I will see this car.